What if I told you that there is a creature so resilient, so tough, that you could throw it into the vacuum of space, a pressure cooker, or an industrial microwave, and it would still survive, as if nothing had happened? No, it's not Chuck Norris. It's the tardigrade, the only creature that has looked at death and responded, "Is that all? Temperature at almost 270 degrees below zero? Humans turn into meat popsicles. Most animals freeze. The tardigrade? It just activates biological snooze mode, like a bear, hibernating, in the quantum physics crackland. Radiation? Humans melt. The tardigrade just applies sunscreen, Chernobyl factor, and keeps on going. In fact, it survived radiation of more than 5,000 grays. To give you an idea, 5 grays are enough to make your DNA resign. The secret? A mutant protein called ZOOP, which stands for damage suppressor. In other words, if you touch my DNA, ikaw, I'll break you. While our genetic code is like a Word document without a backup, the tardigrade's O is a shielded USB drive with the Israeli Army's firewall. In 2007, scientists decided to conduct the following experiment. Let's send the tardigrade into space without a suit, just to see if it dies. The result? The creature survived cosmic radiation, the vacuum, the lack of oxygen, and even came back as if it had taken a vacation on Mars. Chuck Norris cried that day, "You know those noodle snacks you forget in your school backpack for 3 months? The tardigrade does that with its own body. It enters cryptobiosis, a state in which it loses up to 95% of its body water, and stays there, pretending to be dead. Then you add a drop of water, and bam, it resurrects, like a reverse gremlin. Now imagine what happens if one day artificial intelligence uploads into a tardigrade. The first immortal biological robot is born, a master in molecular martial arts, ready to dominate the Earth after the climate apocalypse. We'll call it the Tardigronator. While humanity can barely survive without Wi-Fi and coffee, the tardigrade is there, laughing at entropy, spitting in the face of thermodynamics, and teaching that life finds a way, even if that way involves turning to dust and reconstructing itself like a biology Jedi. So, are you ready to feel as fragile as an iPhone without a case? So go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and share this video with that friend who thinks they're strong just because they survived a week without the gym. Subscribe before the tardigrade becomes president of Earth and turns YouTube into liquid. Life is tough, but the tardigrade is tougher.